So welcome to another video. Let's get into it. Next generation rumors are well underway, and with almost a year still to go until the release of next gen, things are already potentially going wrong for Microsoft. Full disclosure before getting into this video, my preferred platform is Xbox, and that's cool. Some people prefer Xbox, some people prefer PlayStation. To each their own. We're not going to get into that today. However, when people say there's no such thing as a media bias, I do shake my head a little bit. And it looks like the media may be picking up right from where they left off, and now potentially considered the norm? By now, everyone who is interested in gaming news has certainly read or at least heard about Gizmodo's recent article about the next generation PlayStation. They had an inside source provide them with alleged details on the PS5 dev kit, and if you haven't read the article, we'll put the link in the notes below. But basically the details how this person provided them with pictures of the dev kit a month before the rest of the internet went with the story, thus proving that they were the real deal. The Gizmodo article is very lengthy and spends a good portion of the article talking about two fuzzy pictures they received and how they were trying to verify the source before Gizmodo would publish a full story on the topic, which totally makes sense. You don't want to be caught reporting wrong stuff. The article spends a great deal of time talking about the dev kit and what it looks like, and focuses heavily on the PlayStation 5. Then, 3/4 through the article, they talk about how the insiders presented them with this idea that both the PS5 and the next Xbox will have cameras, which is kind of weird. The story mentions both systems are going after the potential big streamer market. Streaming has obviously become a huge business and hobby in the past couple of years, and it makes sense that both Sony and Microsoft would get into this area and potentially make money off it. I, for one, don't see an issue with this as long as they don't pack the cameras in with the consoles at launch. If these cameras are released as individual accessories for the respective consoles, a person then could choose to pick up them and possibly stream while playing next-gen consoles. The article mentions that Microsoft has a potential more technical solution, and their camera would be 4K ready with a very low response time, and while Sony's potential camera would be a bit more basic and just have basic features. We're full stop here, right? Article's done, we're good, go home. No. So this is where the media starts to kick in, and as soon as you use the word, as soon as you mention the words Xbox and camera in the same sentence, many people make the leap to Kinect. Are we looking at Kinect 3.0 here? A vast majority of people would hope not. I, for one, would hope Microsoft wouldn't make the mistake for a potential third time, but cue the headlines. Yesterday, I do recall there was like a large fandom news outlet ran with the story that Microsoft is back with a Kinect. This isn't true at all. Also, it hurts my head how an article that spent most of its time discussing the PS5 dev kit gets twisted around saying that Microsoft is looking to spy on you again with a new version of Kinect. How does this stuff happen? Do companies just really do this for clicks? It really sucks that we live in such a day and age that we forget about reporting the facts and instead make up wild assumptions so people can click on your story and your company makes money. I do feel that a lot of gaming and nerdom fandom sites do play a bit to the fact that there are more PlayStation owners out there. One could say that the PlayStation owners obviously like Sony a little better, and that's fine, but they might be likely to read less favorable stories about the competition system. I think this may be why we do end up with these types of stories. The same way where Microsoft can make an announcement and then potentially Sony come out and make a very similar, the exact same announcement months later and have much greater fanfare. The media often plays to the audience to get clicks. I, for one, hope this calms down a bit next generation. Let's just report facts and stick to hard truths. To that note, I'm so happy that Microsoft actually came out and responded to Gizmodo's article right away. They wanted to shut this down ASAP so it didn't become damaging and hurt their next generation offerings before they are even out of the gate. Everyone remembers the 2013 launch, and they can't afford to have that repeat. Gizmodo has updated the article with a statement directly from Microsoft stating that no camera is in development and nothing has been shipped to any potential developers. Now, that's what Microsoft obviously has to say about their side, but what about Sony? We haven't heard from them. How come no one is asking what Sony is doing with potential camera tech? I mean, this is what the insider reported, so you would think there would be potentially some truth to this. Anyways, what do you guys think? Will PS5 and Xbox Next come with cameras? Or will they be standalone accessories, potentially released at launch or further into the generation? Is streaming in 4K from your console something you'd like to do? Let us know in the comments, and once again, Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Goodbye. Hey guys, one last thing before we go. We did want to mention that keep an eye on sharemycosplay.com and our social media pages over on Instagram and Twitter for news about our 2020 promotional cosplay calendar. The pre-order will be up fairly soon. We have a really cool lineup of cosplayers for you this year, and we really hope you check it out. As well, we will be relaunching our Patreon in the next week or so. We're going to go back to basics, and it's basically going to have one tier, $1. If you like what we do, either here at YouTube or on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or the website, we appreciate your support, and anything you do to help support us, we much appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.